everyone. It's a new vlog, and today we are gonna go on holidays. And I know it's rare these days because nobody's traveling, but since we are leaving Switzerland very soon, we are going on a getaway, not weekend because it's a weekday, but we're taking 3 days to visit the French part of Switzerland and also Zermatt, which is where the Matterhorn is. I don't know if you're familiar, but the Toblerone chocolate has a mountain, a logo of a mountain, and that's the Matterhorn, which is in Zermatt here in Switzerland. So we're gonna visit that mountain as well, and 2 amazing beautiful lakes that were on my list of places that I wanted to visit before leaving the country. So we're also gonna do that, and I'm gonna take you guys along with us. So today on the agenda is Montreux. We're gonna go first to Gruyère actually and see the little village, and we're gonna go to the chocolate factory of Cailler, which is a chocolate brand here in Switzerland, Maison Cailler. So we have our tickets already, and that's gonna be our first stop for the day. And then later on we're gonna see Montreux, and then we're gonna go and spend the night at Leysin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, I'm gonna show you.
I love you so much.
I love you too, baby.
Bless you.
Thank you. We made it to Gruyère. It's like around 2 hours away from Zurich by car. And we just got to the little town. It's up there. It's like a medieval town, village. And I just read that we need to plan at least 5 hours to really enjoy it. And we just wanted to do like a quick visit because later on, like in 1 hour time, we have our tickets for what is it called? Maison Cailler, which is like the chocolate factory, and it's about 20 minutes away from here. So we're not gonna have time to go up there right now, but I hope we can come back later after the chocolate factory visit to come and fully enjoy it. And I also wanted to see obviously a cheese factory, because I mean that's what Gruyère is famous for, the cheese. But we're kind of tight on time because we also want to see Montreux today. And tomorrow morning when we leave the hotel in Leysin, we're just gonna go straight to Zermatt to enjoy the day there. So we don't have a lot of time, but let's see how this goes. I'll keep you posted. Look at the landscape, it's amazing. It's so beautiful out here. Let me show you. Look at this. Are you playing hide and seek? The view is breathtaking, and that's where the village is, Gruyère. You have to park down here and then walk up there. I really want to see it later. Run, baby, run! You're running so fast. Are you a plane? The plane. Since we don't have time to see the village now, we're just gonna take this time to take a few pictures up in the hill and then get on the car again to go to the chocolate factory. And I really hope we can come back and see it before we go down to Montreux, because I mean now you can maybe see better. This is the village right there. I really want to walk around and see it at least. It looks so beautiful, like from a tale, right?
Your doll.
Yes, you are my doll. Listen,
No,
how
I'm
excited are you? Excited to go to the chocolate factory?
Yes, I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yes, I'm excited.
And are you gonna eat chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Husband. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Doing this for your girl, right? For your girls. What?
I prefer the cheese.
You prefer the cheese? Yeah, we should go to one of those factories too. I don't know if we have time though. We'll see. You want to see how they make cheese?
Yes.
You need to hold my hand, baby, because we're next to the road. Here we are.
Chocolate.
Go say hi, baby. Say hi to the girl. They gave us this to listen to the tour in Spanish, and oh my god, the floor is moving. It's like a lift. We're going down. The door is opening. This is so cool. Oh my god, I love this.
¿Quieres que te coja o no? Vas conmigo, ¿vale?
You want to hold my hand too? No, you're safe.
¿Tú quieres que te coja?
Cógela, sí.
¿Te cojo? ¿No? Si quieres que te coja me lo dices, ¿vale?
All of this is made out of chocolate. So beautiful. It smells delicious in here. It smells amazing. This is the production, but there's nothing going on at the moment, so we cannot really see anything. But this is the real thing, the real factory. We're tasting this, mostly Naya. We finished the tour at Maison Cailler, and then we had lunch in a car because we brought our food because all restaurants are closed, and we didn't know, wait, my coat. We didn't know if we were gonna find any takeaway close by where it was actually convenient for us. So we brought our food. We had lunch, and now we are going up to Gruyère, the village. And now it's cooling down a little bit, the weather, so I took my coat with me. Let's see. This is the entrance. This is quite the workout. Look, that's where we came from. such a beautiful village. Oh, look there. A cheese store. We arrived to the Gruyère castle, which is there, and I'm so in love with this village. I have to say, it's like out of a tale or like a medieval movie. Do you say medieval? Medieval? I don't know how you pronounce it, but it just takes me back in time. It's insane, and the landscape, everything is just so beautiful. I'm wondering, what are we going to visit next? Because I don't know if we should go in the castle or visit the alien museum. I mean, the alien museum, if we go there, it's gonna be my husband. I don't want to go by myself, and Naya is sleeping, but if she wakes up, I don't think she's gonna like it. Already at the chocolate factory, the Cailler Maison Cailler, she was really scared, because in my opinion that's not for little like toddlers or babies. Like, it's just not the right atmosphere for such young kids, because it's a bit scary for them. So the alien museum is a total no-go, just in case you would wake up. But look at this. This is the entrance of the castle. Look how beautiful it is.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind.
And we are in Montreux. So beautiful. We just parked the car. Let's go down to the lake.
Okay, let's go down the lake.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. We brought out some snacks, apples, and some chips. The healthy and not so healthy. And we're just enjoying them by the lake. I love it here. The beauty is just insane.
And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding.
And we are at the Freddie Mercury statue.
Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down.
We just arrived to Leysin, which is where our hotel is, and the view. It's so beautiful. Are you putting George in the snow?
Yes.
This is the entrance to our hotel. It's like a little chalet. Good morning. We came down for breakfast.
Alright.
All right. Are you waiting for your breakfast?
Oh yes.
Yes.
You can waiting in this spot.
We have this amazing view. She loves books so much. Good morning, everyone. We just left our hotel, which is this one right here. And now we're gonna hop on our car and we're gonna go to Zermatt. And I'm really excited. It's such a beautiful day today. Look at the sky. It's amazing. Really, really nice. And even though I'm close to the snow, it's not even that cold. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road. Let's get going. We made it to Tesh, which is a village next to Zermatt. This is where you need to leave the car and then take the train, which is already there. It's gonna leave in 3 minutes. And it takes us to Zermatt. And once you're there, you can either take a taxi at the station or just walk to your hotel. And there are no cars in that town, in that village. It's just the taxis that drive the guests from the hotel. But that's it. So we left the car and now we're gonna hop on the train. We are in the train now. This is the name of the village where we parked the car, where we take the train from, Tesh. And now we're off to Zermatt.
Werte Fahrgäste, das Zugteam der Matterhorn-Nordhalbbahn heißt Sie herzlich willkommen in Zermatt Shuttle von Tesh nach Zermatt und wünscht Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt. Dans la navette Zermatt Shuttle, Tesh à Zermatt.
Ah, me estás explicando el video. Oh, you're telling me. She sees me vlogging and now lately she has been copying me. What are you explaining, Daddy? And what else? Tell me more. Where are we, baby? Oh, look at this. So beautiful. Little river. The water, the river. These are like the little cars that you see in this village. Those are like the cars, there's nothing else. And they all belong to different hotels or like taxi companies. We just got to a room in Zermatt and I love this hotel. It's very small, but it's so beautiful and it's made with so much taste. I'm gonna show you the room. Let's start with the room tour. When you enter, you have the space there for leaving your shoes. Here is the bathroom, which I will show you. It looks like this. Hello. You have there the sink. Here space for, it's like a closet for hanging your clothes, towels over there. And then here is the shower. It looks really nice. And here, which I couldn't find the toilet, but it's right here. It's really hidden. I like it. And it's private. It looks like it's see-through, but it's really not. It acts like a mirror. And then here's my husband waiting for me to finish. Here it's a bench with a little blanket. Here's the bed. Here was my daughter now. That's the bed. The crib for Naya. And then a little table here. This is a sofa. And we have a balcony. And when you open the balcony, we can see the Matterhorn. This is the view. And we have a little sitting area here, but this terrace is shared. There's another room over there and another room over here, which I don't find especially ideal, but it's the way it is. Can you say it in English for the video? What are we seeing? What are we looking at? The snow. What are we looking at? In English. Snow. We arrived to Gornergrat and we have the perfect view over the Matterhorn. So beautiful. Así.
Perdónate que mucho, mami.
I find these little cars. They are electric cars. That's a taxi. And then you see other ones that are from hotels. Super cute. Such a cute village. The view from up there was amazing and it was freezing cold. But now we are heading back to the hotel. We're gonna have dinner and then we booked a spot for the wellness. Because at the moment you are allowed to use it, but it's only like under reservation because you cannot be with other guests at the same time there. But well, let's see. I love our hotel. It doesn't have a pool or a jacuzzi, unfortunately, but it's still a wellness area, and I mean, we might as well enjoy it while we can. Good morning, everyone. We woke up in Zermatt and today it was snowing early in the morning and now It's not snowing anymore, but it's foggy and very cloudy up there. So it's even hard to see the Matterhorn from here, from our terrace. We cannot even see it. It's right there, right here. I'm so glad that we took the train yesterday to go up the mountain to see it, because today would have been impossible. And now we have to go because we're actually heading somewhere else. Good morning. So we're gonna go now. We're gonna leave the hotel in Zermatt because we're gonna see a lake. I actually wanted to see two, the Oceansee and the Blausee, but the Oceansee is closed until May, so we're not gonna be able to see it. And the other one is open, the Blausee, and it's amazing. I just cannot wait to see it in person, because every time I see pictures of it or videos, I'm like so fascinated by the beauty. It's completely crystal clear, the water. And I don't know, the color is like turquoise color, is so beautiful. So I really want to see it in person. And we need to get to Tesh, where we have our car. And from there to the Blausee is 1 hour and 45 minutes drive. So we're going to do that, and then from there, we're just gonna go drive straight back home to Zurich. So yeah, we have a long day of driving ahead of us, but I'm looking forward to see that. And apparently, the sun is supposed to come out later. Let's hope for that. Let's see. We're on our way to the Blausee, the Blue Lake, and we have to go on a train with the car, and then the train will take us there. I've never done this. It's very interesting. And just for your information, the train costs $29.50 for one way. We have to do the same on the way back. And the woman there told me that once we get there with the train, it's about a 5-minute drive until we get to the lake. And we're moving. We are in the tunnel, and everything is completely dark. Such an experience. It's very interesting. Okay. It looks like we made it. This forest is so beautiful. Wow, look at the color of the water. This is insane.
Without my bottom.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I have a coffee?
Okay, let me see. Let me have una coffee primero.
I'd like a cappuccino, please.
Una con leche. Ya está, ya miné.
Did you finish?
Yes, I'm finished yet. One for you, cappuccino.
Oh, thank you. Mmm.
One for
It's
Nana.
delicious.
One for Papi and one for you.
You're such a great barista.
Una banana. Una patita, Papi.
One for me and for Daddy. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
You made the best coffees in town.
And then vamos a sentarme con la comida.
Mmm, yummy. What are you cooking today?
I'm cooking some Zambo is pollo para comer.
What are you gonna cook?
Una salmón.
Salmon. Salmon. I love salmon. With broccoli.
Broccoli, yes. Con broccoli, no.
With what? Green beans.
Green beans, yes. Mami, padaim. Una green beans para tipo comer, ¿vale? Que no te asustes. Tú. Y tú, esta más.
Thank you. Smells delicious.
Es humo, mami.
It's-
Que no te asustes.
Ah, it's a juice.
Que no te asustes. ¿Vos te llevas todo para mí?
Que no me asuste. I shouldn't be scared. Why would I be scared? Because of the sound of the juicer. It's too loud. That's why you say I shouldn't be scared. Okay, I get it.
Viste, mami.
This is what I tell her when I'm about to use the juicer.
Fumi dulce.
We are now walking towards the bridge because we want to see the statue of the woman that is under the water. And there is a legend about it. Let's have a look. I mean, look at the view of the lake from here. It's so beautiful.
You found who was there?
We found the
You can
statue.
get it. You can get it, mommy. You can get it.
No, I cannot get it.
Let me put it in
We're not gonna take the same route that we took when we came here. We are gonna go through a different one, and basically we don't have to take the train where we went in before with our car. We just go straight to Bern and then from Bern to Zurich. And those are our jackets in back. Cheers.